During this season of thankfulness, of giving, there are those in our community with nowhere to celebrate the holidays, nowhere to put up a Christmas tree, no gifts to give or receive. For some of them, there is love and support at Faith City Mission. KEMR Local 4's Megan Collier explains there's also hope that by this time next year, the holiday season will be very different.
I had brought myself to a place where I was probably going to end up either dead or in prison.
A self-identified user for 25 years, Julian had nowhere to go, or so he thought.
They welcomed me and made me feel like this was the place I needed to be, and that if I would just let it happen and pay attention, that God was trying to show me something.
It's a story Jenna Taylor is all too familiar with.
Once those needs are met, the food, the clothing, the housing, the bus ticket, the prescription, whatever it is they need, then of course what I want is them to feel the love of God.
Since the 50s, Faith City Mission has provided different kinds of assistance to homeless, poor, abused, and addicted populations in Amarillo.
When they first come, everybody, when they first come, they're all in crisis. So, you know, the baby needs changing, and the kids are hungry, and the mama's been beat up, and it was a mess. And but what we've learned over the years is that there are very different people groups among the homeless that need different things from us. And so once we realized what those were, their needs could be met in a very different way.
Assistance can be a change of clothes and a meal. They serve 80,000 meals a year.
That's fine too. And there's out of that, sometimes they do come and say, I want to get back in the program, and we want that for them. But again, my job is to love them, and if these things are needed for them, then that's what we do.
But it can also involve long-term recovery programs.
But this keeps them from sitting on the corner of a curb, not knowing where they're going to go. We have to help them keep their head above water so they don't end up on the street.
Julian is wrapping up his year of recovery, and what he's learned has changed the way he feels about himself and his world.
Part of the program is you give back. You know, you do work for the mission, you help the homeless, and you start experiencing what it means to actually give, because there is reward in giving. And you know, even on my worst day here, I was grateful to get up and to serve the homeless, and to just to really be appreciative of what God's doing in my life, because I don't see any other time in my life I've ever been able to dedicate a whole year of giving, and the results have just been amazing.
Amen, y'all. Lots of salvation.
In Amarillo, Megan Collier, KEMR, Local 4 News.
Faith City is moving to a larger location soon. The goal is to serve more people in a safer, more effective space. And we have links on how you can help over on our website, myhighplains.com. Now it's